episode of Greetings from Sister G. And I'm here to introduce Sister G. Today she is going to be making us some Christmas cookies. Everyone, give it up for Sister G.
Hi Annika, thank you so much, and thanks for coming back for another cooking lesson. So we're getting ready for Christmas, and of course we all love Christmas cookies. And of course, don't forget the big guy, Santa, he especially likes the Christmas cookies. So let's get a head start on that. We're going to do cut-out sugar cookies today, and it's a very simple recipe. And some of the ingredients are 4 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1½ cups salted butter, 1½ cups granulated white sugar, 2 large eggs, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. This is a simple recipe, but it never fails. So let's start out with, I've already put in this bowl here, I've already added the 4 cups of flour. Now I need to add the half a teaspoon of salt. So we'll put that in there. I hope some of you made the rolls on Thanksgiving. I've heard a few people have gotten back to me and said they were delicious. Okay, and then it says to mix it up. So that's what I'm doing here, getting the salt mixed up with the flour. And then we'll put that aside for just a few moments. Next, we need to get ready. Oh, you can use this kind of mixer, or you can use a hand mixer, whichever you have at your house and whichever you feel more comfortable using. I'm going to use this one today. All right, I've already put in here the 1½ cups of sugar. Now we also have to add 1½ cups of butter. You can't use the tub butter, you have to use the stick butter. So, and 1 stick is a ½ cup, so we need 3 of these. And so we'll put that in here. And you get it at room temperature. You don't want it melted, so you don't want to put it in the microwave. So use it at room temperature, and I've had these setting out for a while. And many of you will be getting out for Christmas vacation soon, so this will give you something to do. All right. So I'm going to put this in here, and we also need to add 2 large eggs. So I have 2 eggs that have been sitting out. Try not to get the shells in there. You don't need that extra crunch. And there we go. All right, so there's our 2 eggs. And our last ingredient is 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So let's get that in there. And 1 more. All right. Now we're ready to do some mixing. And it's said to mix it on medium, so just getting all this together here. And our sugar, our eggs, and of course our vanilla, giving it good flavor. Sugar cookies are probably a universal cookie that I think everyone likes sugar cookies. It's going to be time to add our flour, so we're going to start doing that. So let me get something to help us get that out. So add a little bit of flour. And a little bit more. There's 4 cups of flour in this recipe. At the end there will be a list of the ingredients for you. So if you don't have something to write it down with, don't worry about that, because you'll be able to copy the recipe afterwards. So, Annika, do you have a favorite Christmas story for us this time?
Sister Geraldine, of course I do.
Oh, please share that with us.
Yes. Once again, I'm a Scottish dancer. A lot of my holiday memories revolve around dance things we would do. And so one of my favorite things is always during the holidays at the Museum of Science and Industry downtown. They do something called Christmas Around the World, where all of these different representatives from different countries come in and decorate Christmas trees representing their country, and then they also do holiday performances.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's one of my favorite things to do, is put up the Scotland tree. We take COVID time, but we usually do a performance and dance on the holiday stage at the museum.
Are we adding everything here?
Perfect. Sister Geraldine,
Yes.
do you have a favorite Christmas song?
A favorite Christmas song? I think I like, I have two. I have one of them is Oh Holy Night,
Oh, yeah.
and the other one is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
Oh, a classic.
Yes.
We will now be taking a brief commercial break to hear Carol of the Bells from our combined choirs.
Hark how the bells, sweet summer bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and humble. Ding-dong-ding-dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bow, raising the sound, oh, heaven dance, telling their tale. Healing the ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding-dong-ding-dong, ding-dong, ding-dong, ding-dong. Oh, how they sing, oh, ding-dong-ding-dong. How the bells, sweet summer bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and humble. Ding-dong-ding-dong, that is our song, joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bow, raising the sound, oh, heaven dance, telling their tale. Healing the ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding-dong-ding-dong-ding-dong, ding-dong-ding-dong-ding-dong. Oh, how they sing, oh,
Hey Royals, I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Barr. She is our Director of Special Events and Volunteer Coordinator at Rosary High School.
Hi, everyone.
Also, she knows a ton about cookies, so she is going to be somebody today who is going to help us make our frosting.
Okay, would you be great to assist me by putting some flour on the
Sure, I
counter?
can.
And of
flour
course,
your
before you start, I know everyone washed their hands.
Yep.
And also we've washed all of our counters and everything, so everything is nice and clean before we start here.
There you go, sister.
All right.
And we have
Thank you so much.
an already done
Right, we already have.
ball of dough that is ready to roll.
Yes.
And do you want to explain what has to happen before we roll, that it needs to?
Oh, once we get this batter together, then we put it into a ball, two different sections. It has to go into the refrigerator for an hour so that it gets able to be rolled out for cutting cookies. So this has already been put in, and so now we just have to roll this, and this will be for another batch later. So we'll keep this here for our next batch. So let's get this out here, and you're going to help with some of these too, aren't you?
Absolutely.
All right. So now it's time to do the fun part, and that is putting on the things. Let's put an R for rosary. That's nice. We have our own personal one, so let's do that. You want to do some here too, Becky?
Yep, I'm going to do this cute little tree.
Okay. And then let me get you a spatula.
Spatula as well, thank
Yes.
you.
I'll get you one also.
One thing that I sometimes like to do is fit all the cookie cutters that you're going to use all in together, so you know you can fit them,
Oh, that's a great idea.
and then you can have the least amount of waste.
Yes, because we don't want to waste that wonderful cookie dough.
And if they stick, just poke your finger down and get those to come
Okay,
off.
how about another? How about a star and
Yep.
candy cane?
And that candy cane.
All right.
There you go.
So we'll just
Now
start.
we'll lift them up.
Lift them up. Oh, I can't wait to redecorate. That's the fun part.
We have sprinkles to decorate with. We have frosting to decorate with. Whatever you like. And whatever you think Santa likes.
Oh, Santa. Oh, you have a crown? A rosary royal
We do.
crown?
We have a crown for our royals.
Oh, how nice. All right, so just do a couple more,
Yeah.
I think?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put another R in.
I'm gonna need a tree.
I like a tree in there. All right.
Another angel for us.
And I said to put them about an inch apart as they're on the Preheat sheet. And we'll get those out. How about like a candy cane, please?
There we go.
All right. It's
Last
just
but not
right.
least.
Okay, so maybe we'll just put these, get these ready for the oven. Now and it's really important for us to set our timer because it says right before they get a little brown at the edges, you want to bring them out. So we put them in the oven at 325 degrees, which we have already preheated the oven, and for 12 to 13 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer for 12 minutes.
I will put them in.
Okay, and so here we go.
You can watch our choirs and orchestras play beautiful Christmas music on December 21st at 7 p.m.
While our cookies are cooking, we're
Yes.
gonna mix up some frosting colors.
Okay, great. All right, so how many drops do we need in here, Becky?
I think we're gonna start with 3 drops per little cup here.
3 drops.
And we made this really easy on ourselves and just got store-bought frosting. If you have a recipe you like, go ahead and make that. But we are gonna make it easy on ourselves.
Okay, that sounds great.
And just make it all the fun colors that we want.
All right. And you just get this in the store, these little food colorings?
Absolutely, all of them at the grocery
Okay,
store.
let's put that over there. Okay, now
Thank you.
we just stir these up?
stir them up.
All right. Ooh, how pretty.
Yeah, I'll do this.
I will do a tree.
Okay, on the candy cane, I'm going to put white first of all, and then add the pink for the stripes that goes through the candy cane.
Ooh, sorry, sister.
It's all right. And of course I don't.
And this, I'm sure you've all seen videos online of people making fancy cookies, and these aren't fancy. These are just gonna taste good.
Oh, that's what we like. Santa loves the delicious cookies. He's a fan of just tasting good.
Me too.
Oh, I think this is going to turn out just
Oh,
fine.
nice.
I'm going to get a special plate for Santa.
I'm gonna make a rosary royal star.
Ooh. I put some sparkling sprinkles on my star cookie. Some good sugar. Sugar on sugar.
But whatever you have at home will be great.
Yes.
Perfect.
So here we are. We put
I'll put my star on
finished the products there.
the plate for Santa too.
All right. These look great. From our Rosary family to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and many blessings in the New Year to you and those you hold dear. Everyone,
Enjoy a cookie.
and Merry Christmas!